Hi everyone, it is me, Lisa from Lisa Knits and Vlogs. Well, I thought I'd do an update on my Granny Square blanket that I'm doing for palliative care. I like the way it is turning up, and I want to say thank you to Sam from Sam's Yarn Basket for showing me how to get it going. She showed me how to do in the middle, which is here, and work a way around. And I've just got to sew in my ends. This is called Baby Pascal, and then the white. But Sam also showed me the technique to how she adds on, and then just ties them together, and then you sew them in. That's what I'll be doing. And then here is where I will be adding on my new yarn. The middle one is the full cake. It's the full skein. And I did about 3 to 4 rounds of the white. I like doing the white because it breaks the colour in between each one. And the yarn that I'm using, because this, I'm going to do all my blankets this way from now on. So now, the yarn that I used was, it is called the Spot Save 4 Season Spot Saver Prints. 10 ply, 100% quilly, 140 grams. The care instructions go as gentle cool hand or machine wash, do not bleach, do not soak, lay flat to dry, low iron, do not tumble dry, dry cleanable. There's 238 meters with a 5mm knitting needles, and there's your knitting, and it's made in India, and it is called Baby Pascal. It's made for Spotlight Pty Ltd, www.spotlightstores.com, and I'll leave that there just in case for people in America if you wanted to go to that website and see if they deliver to the US, because I am not sure. And then the white that I used is 4 Seasons Spot Saver 10 ply, 100% acrylic, 200 grams. And it is the same specs, but instead it is 312 meters with a 5mm hook, and it's white, and it is from the same place. Now, the crochet hook I'm using is a size 5. That's what I'm using for it at the moment, is a 5. And that's what I've done so far. So, but I am going to do some more because I haven't worked on it any. And that's one good thing about projects. You can work on one, put it down, come back to it. Work on another one and then come back to it. But what I might do is I might do my tails while I'm talking. So then that way I've got them done. And then that way I don't have to go back and think, oh, the tails. So if I do them now, then they're done. And then that way I don't have to worry about going back to them, and I've already got them done. I wonder if you do the same. Weave in your tails as you go along, sew them in like what I do, or do you crochet them in? That would be interesting to see what you guys do. I sew them in after I've done a little bit, and that way they're in. And then I'll just cut off the excess one, so then that way it is done. So then that way I'm done with that one, and then I just have to then continue on with the new one. And I didn't need to use my stitch markers to know where the four corners are for this one. I do with the loveys, but not with this one. So, which I think is a big achievement, not having to use stitch markers. Must be because Sam's a good teacher. So there's that one sewn in. So let's also, while we're at it, if I have, and I also will do my tail as well. So then that way it is also done before the blanket gets too big. And then that's that one done as well. So then that way, you know, one less job to do later. So that way it's done. See, all done now. All my ends are weaved in until I do add the new, until I add the new one, and then I'll weave in that one when I go around. So there's that, and I do use a stitch marker for here, so that way I know that's where it is and I don't lose my stitch. So guys, stitch markers are your best friends. You're really best friends. Sorry if I'm moving you backwards and forwards. Don't need you to get seasick at all. I don't mean that to happen. Okay, so that one's tied in. So now I can do some more of my blankets and try and make it bigger and bigger. So then that way I can take it to palliative care. And they'll be happy for another blanket. I've already taken 2 knitted ones to them, but I haven't taken a crocheted one to them as yet. But this will be my first crocheted blanket for them. So yeah. And sorry about the dog. But I have been enjoying this. So I'm so glad that Sam actually sat down with me and showed me how to do things. So that I am so grateful for. That she took time out to show me, and I am so grateful for that. I truly am, Sam. I will put Sam in the description box, so please go and check her out and give her some love, give her some watch hours, come friends and watch a lot of, you know, her playlists and let them run, heart them, and even if you tell her that I sent you over, she won't mind. So now I have started the new colour now, and I love using variegated yarn, and it looks so nice in a blanket. So nice. I'll show you in a minute. Just let me do this one, so that way you know that I have done a new one. Started a new colour. And I'll put my stitch marker in so you can see that I've done it. Alright, so there's my stitch marker in, and see where I've joined. So once I've finished and I go around a couple more times, then I will sew these in. So now I've started the new colour, and I'll get into doing some more of that in a minute because I have got I think 7 more loveys to do that that I do want to finish. That's that done, and I do hope you get the chance to like and comment, and I will see you on the YouTube streets. Bye.